Good morning. Chris Klein, Director of Butterfly Ridge Butterfly Conservation Center, out here really early this morning. It's about 8 o'clock right now, but I had a bunch of errands to do, so I wanted to get our next Landscaping for Life video done early. I guess there's also another reason why I'm out so early, and that's because of something that came across my Facebook feed here in the last half hour, an hour or so. And that was an article that was posted by NPR about research that was apparently done here in Ohio, declaring that butterflies in Ohio are on the decline. Okay. And you know, how to put it? I guess I'm at a loss for words here or something. Yeah, butterflies are in a decline. Okay, there's no doubt about that. All you gotta do is watch the news, because every single news article that comes out about butterflies is doom and gloom. But you know, the one thing that rarely happens though are the positive stories don't seem to get told. Okay, I mean, we keep hearing stories about how monarchs, people are raising monarchs in their yards and killing them because they're hand raising them and all this nonsense. And you hear about how butterflies are in decline here, there, and everywhere, but once again you never hear the stories about where butterflies are doing well. And Butterfly Ridge is the prime example of where butterflies are doing well. Okay, I mean, yeah, we're in Ohio too, and our butterflies, we have tripled our butterfly population. Well, actually it's been 5 years, but we actually hit the triple mark last year after 4 years. Okay, and all these people seem to think that it's rocket science or something, and truly it's not. Increasing butterfly populations has very, very little to actually do with butterflies, and it has a whole lot to do with human mindsets. And something it's kind of ironic, because I've been thinking about this quite a bit lately, and it's funny that this article was posted to NPR this morning. Because, for example, I upload all these wonderful Landscaping for Life videos that I make. I upload them at the McDonald's, okay, either in Logan or Lancaster, Ohio, in part because my internet connection here at Butterfly Ridge is so poor. If I try to do it here, it takes 4 hours for a video to upload, so I go to McDonald's and it happens in 15 minutes. But I sit at McDonald's and I look outside at their landscaping. I don't see butterfly-friendly plants. You see boxwood, you see daylilies and different things, and you don't see anything that's butterfly-friendly. Just last night, I went to a senior assisted living place for a Bible study, and their landscaping was, petunias and sun patiens and more daylilies and boxwood and taxus. Even a small town near us, and the small town's quite proud of the landscaping along their streets, and all it is a sea of pink petunias for block after block after block. And I guess my question is, how much harder is it to plant? I mean, if you really want annuals, how much harder is it to plant zinnias or orange marigolds, something that's going to attract butterflies, lantana, than to plant block after block after block of pink petunias? It's not going to attract anything. And in fact, I've heard that scientists claim that petunias are actually a pseudo-carnivorous plant because of the sticky leaves, and bugs get caught up in them and die. So, here we're planting semi-carnivorous plants when we could be planting things that are good for pollinators. And once again, here at Butterfly Ridge, we've tripled our population. And it's not rocket science, like I said, it's just a matter of what you plant. And throughout this video, I've been showing little sub-videos of the different bergamot cam and butterfly weed cam and milkweed cam and See, there might be a buttonbush cam mix in there and a downy woodmint cam, okay, where we set up our little GoPro camera and just let it go for hours, filming how butterflies and other pollinators are using those plants. And I guess I wish that somebody would share the positive stories. All we hear is doom and gloom all the time, and nobody's sharing the positive stories. Because the fact of the matter is this: butterflies don't have to be in decline, okay? It's all a matter of what us humans are doing. We don't have to be scaring people, trying to scare people to only love monarchs a certain way because we don't approve of the way that they do love monarchs. If people are fans of monarchs, let them do what they want to do as long as they're doing it smartly and responsibly. Who cares, So anyways, that's today's Landscaping for Life videos, trying to share a more positive message, how we can help butterflies. We can help other pollinators. It's just a matter of planting the right stuff, okay? It's not rocket science. So, ditch the petunias and put in yellow or orange marigolds or zinnias. Ditch the daylilies and plant bergamot or milkweed or purple coneflowers or blazing stars or mountain mints or any of the other slew of things that you can see behind me here that we've got planted in our prairie. Because we can reverse the trend, okay? All we got to do is go back to the way it was before we got here, Sometimes you just got to take it back, to borrow a term from the movie Drumline. And so with that, I'll say goodbye for now, and would really like it if you all shared this message, because once again, we're willing to share how we've tripled our butterfly population, but sometimes it feels like nobody wants to listen. So maybe your friends are better listeners than some of our other friends that we have. So feel free to share far and wide and see if we can't help butterflies get their populations back up to where they're supposed to be. So until next week, bye.